What a privilege to be where the megawatts of power is generated. I'm from Warri. I'm flying back to Warri today. I started receiving the links of NSPPD from 2021. Incidentally, people who were sending it to me know me as a pastor. I'm a pastor. I'm in business also. I was the president of the Fellowship Christian Union on campus. So all students were sending, some sending from abroad, some sending from everywhere. Until my daughter, who incidentally is doing her youth service here in Abuja now, she's in church, brought NSPPD home. And she was able to colonize my wife and the other siblings to be watching it. All along I wasn't watching. I felt, I know how to pray. Those who want to depend on prayer, let them depend on it. But when I got glued to it, I discovered there are dimensions in God. The scriptures say a child is born, a son is given. Papa is a son given to this generation. And the implication of this is that God puts his signature on his word. God validates every word he says. I started noticing a pain, a problem, a challenge in my life early 2022. I woke up in the night going to the loo to wee. I couldn't wee. It took so long. I was now in pains, and I didn't know what this was. So I think the next day I went to the hospital in our estate. And when I complained, they told me to go for a test, which I went for. And they said it was prostate enlargement. And as at this time, I started watching NSPPD. I'm supposed to resume work 7, 8, my personal business. But this time I wait till 9 o'clock. After all the testimonies are given, I said, this is where to be. This guy's got a fire that I don't have. In fact, it reminds me that scripture became real to me. Ephesians 3:20. That now unto God, who is able to do exceedingly, abundantly, above all that we can think, according to the power generated. So I knew this is the place. So I started waiting for my word. Heard testimonies, horrible cancers, being electrocuted. I knew my own was going to come. But there was one of these days, in 2023, I was running out at about 8 o'clock. Let me go and catch up with the business. And I needed to withdraw money from a POS point. I got my earpiece on, still listening to NSPPD as I was going. And as I was going to withdraw, the word came. God is reversing prostate cancer. I'm a minister, I'm not exaggerating. Power hits me. And I knew something had happened. I knew it. My case was settled. From thence on, I used a drug they call Duodat for 1 year. From that time, May, last year till today, I don't know any drug. And I will, anytime I want to will. Please, it's not something you wish your enemy to have. I bow to him because he's senior to me in the spirit. The Lord bless you. I've been sharing the link. At the market yesterday, I was preaching NSPPD, Streams of Joy. Madam, you have to be here. 3 days ago, at Lugbe, one of the markets there, I was also preaching NSPPD. I've been sharing the link on a daily basis. Everybody, even church members, when they have challenge, I say, please hook on to NSPPD. There are levels. You worry, level past level.